up here for the Wagga Wagga Cycling Festival, which is all weekend. We're staying with one of the organisers of the event, James Vickers, and we're staying in his backyard. He's got a little, it's a loft in his backyard, and it's an Airbnb.
Loft apartment.
So it's a little loft apartment, and it's pretty sick if you ask me. It's got a mad little studio area. The bed is very comfy. Kitchen, fridge, stairwell, lounge area. We bought that porta cot last night on the way to Wagga Wagga, just an emergency buy, but absolutely necessary. I actually left home and I forgot that I had a kid. All right, Hannah and I have, we've pulled up at Trail Street Coffee Shop, so we're going to go check it out. Apparently it's some of the best coffee in town. Alright, so the story goes is that I went for a ride with Rosie this morning, had a puncture within 6 kilometres. Rosie went home, I got picked up, went and got some new tubes, and now I'm on ride 2 now with Gemma. We've done 20 Ks, so I've done 26 Ks for the day, but kicking goals. But here's the river, I suppose, at Wagga. A lot of water.
Yep. And
Gemma was saying something interesting about, because this is all stems from a dam. So what they have a dam further up river, and they let the water out
at 5 o'clock.
At 5 o'clock.
A big wave comes down, and it's called the 5 o'clock wave. And yeah.
Can you surf it?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the one thing Wagga's known for.
How big is the wave? Is it like a Japanese tsunami?
Massive.
Japan tsunami?
Yep.
Somehow I think Gemma's taking the piss out of me here with this 5 o'clock wave thing, because to be honest with you, I've heard the story 3 times today already from about 3 different people. So as it turns out, Wagga Wagga actually has a beach. The beach is on the river, but the sand is absolutely stunning. We happened to be down there when there were some horses cooling off in the water, and we just spent a couple of hours down there. Jack played in the water, and it was a fantastic afternoon. All right, so being a parent's awesome, and I love my kid, but if I'm completely honest with you, I'm not going to do any fancy Instagram, oh, my life is amazing, because there are challenges. This is what we deal with 90% of the time. How much? How much?
50.
50? You right or what? You gonna go to sleep? Are you gonna go to sleep? Go to sleep. Baby for sale. Yeah, baby for sale. We've put him on Gumtree. $50. So after swiftly listing Jack on Gumtree, Hannah and I headed down to the main event, the Golden Wheel Track Carnival. A whole bunch of people down there from the Wagga Wagga Cycling Club. Big turnout, a great atmosphere at the velodrome, which is in the centre of Wagga Wagga. And it's actually quite a good velodrome. Apparently they've got a new one coming on the way, but as you can see, the kids were having an awesome time. Have you ever fallen off?
Yes.
You have?
Many times.
You're doing a pretty good bloody job though.
Thank you.
I'm racing Div 1 in the senior carnival.
Okay, nice. You going to win it?
Oh, for sure, 100%.
It's the first time I've ever ridden the penny farthing. We just had a practice session out in the back car park on the dirt. 30k an hour wins.
Are you going to bring the whole bunch down?
I'll try my hardest not to, Mark, but we'll see how we go.
Natural height is an advantage, so
Is
genetics.
So if you're taller...
The taller you are, the bigger your bike you can ride, so the bigger gearing. Yeah.
I'm James Vickers. I'm a member of the Wagga Wagga Cycling Club. I'm currently a director of Cycling New South Wales, and this is my home club. We've got 3 carnivals on here today, Mark. The New South Wales Country Track Championships, and we've just finished those. We now roll into the main part of the carnival, which is the Seniors Carnival. Just had juniors as well, and incorporated in that senior carnival is our Golden Wheel Race, which is the major event of the day. But we've also got these blokes over here, the Penny Farthings, and they'll be putting on a bit of a show for the crowd as well. The New South Wales Penny Farthing Championships.
Mate, you win,
Up the back, I guess.
you win Best Kid Award though.
Thanks.
We can't miss you in that top.
At least I can be seen.
Yeah.
Slow up, slow up. Slow down before you get off.
How hard is it?
Well, it was really difficult the first time because you sort of have to scoot along and you don't get on it like a normal bike, and you have to make sure you have enough speed.
Yeah.
So, and then you have to make sure you sit on the saddle first and then go on the pedals. But definitely the hardest thing is dismounting. Because it's so tempting just to tip off the side.
Yeah.
But you've got to go back, and then I couldn't find the
So you got to stand on
ladder
these?
thing. Yeah, so you stand on one, but then you've got to not have your toe too far forward in case this...
Oh, of course, yeah, because you won't be able to turn.
So I was really proud because after my race just then, it was the first time, like, you know, of the four times I've tried, I actually made my foot touch that first go without being, help me, Dad, help me. Can you please come and help me put my foot on there? So yeah.
Oh, that's so good. Mate, you've even got the mow to go with it.
Oh,
It's
thank
perfect.
you. Yes, I do like the mow. You know, I started riding these bikes and it just started growing.
So Hannah and I ducked away to the local Cork and Fork, which is a get-together of food trucks, and people just sit down and have a few glasses of wine and a couple of beers, which is supported by Barambula Wines. Tim best describes what is going on here.
This is all about Cork and Fork. It's about Friday afternoon, you know, end of the week, just coming down with a few mates to this beautiful precinct near the lagoon and what we call the civic precinct here in Wagga. Grab some beers, grab a glass of wine, have some great food, and sit down and listen to some music, and really just a chill out with your friends. That's what it's all about.
Look, we were coming into the second elimination.
Okay.
And he just touched the wheel and down he went.
It's crazy how we'd never met each other before, and then all of a sudden you start talking about interesting stories about our lives. And you've got an interesting tale because you come from horses. We're talking about kids, actually.
Yeah, we're talking about our offspring.
Offspring,
yeah. And my daughter's 38.
Yeah.
And 3 little grandsons. But she came out of the womb wanting to ride horses. So I gave up the cycling in my must have been early 30s.
Yeah.
3 years ago I was 110 kilos.
I noticed you looked at me like that too.
110
You're a
kilos.
legend.
Anyway, so I've lost almost 40 kilos, and and I'm racing my bike and I'm Masters 7 like old blokes trying to go fast. It's great.
And you're
fun.
loving it?
Oh yeah. And keeps the depression away, and yeah, it's great.